if you would like to get your fair share of the spinners in the 10K fidget spinner giveaway, there will be a link below that will take you to the giveaway page and give you all the instructions on how to sign up. I do try to run a giveaway every single week that runs from Monday through Friday, and the winner is announced sometime on Saturday. I will send out an email to the winner and let them know that they have won, and to please send me your full mailing address. Also, if you'd like to get a shout out on my channel, please, all you have to do is down below leave a comment with the hashtag notification squad. Okay, hey guys, coming at you with the final installment of the 16,000 fireworks versus 5 fidget spinners experiment. The story so far: I had a bright idea on July the 4th to take a bunch of fidget spinners, blow the crap out of them. So I stopped at the local fireworks stand, at the biggest one in my town, and got the biggest roll of firecrackers they had, which was 16,000, and basically put it in my front yard, set the 5 spinners on top, and set them off, and just watched what was going to happen. Scared the crap out of my neighbor's dogs. Didn't really know that they were going to react that way, so feel bad about them being scared like that. But unfortunately, it's a lesson learned. So probably won't be doing that again anytime soon. So the next thing was to dig out the bodies from what was left of the debris field. It's like, fortunately, I had a series of events that worked out really well. Mysterious Girl left me a question saying, hey, are you trying to test the durability of these spinners? I said, no, that wasn't my first thought. My first thought was just blow shit up. So, but it was a great idea. So it was like, bing, great idea. Let's see what the durability test was on these spinners. And as I was cleaning them up, I remembered that Mr. Quigley from Planet Safe Lubricants had contacted me and asked me if I would like to try out his new fidget spinner lube. I said, that would be great. I would love to test something like that out, and I will give them away. And I'll do a product review for you. He said sure, and he sent them in the mail to me, and I got these in. I got the idea for the durability test from Mysterious Girl. Thank you to her. And then the idea came to me, why not just incorporate a review into this as well for this new bearing lubricant? It'd be an excellent test. And so I thought it'd be a great way to incorporate a whole bunch of great ideas into one video and give you guys a whole bunch of value beyond just blowing crap up. So as you can see, here is the bowl of spinners. I have left the bearings out of them. I did not clean them up all the way because, like I said in an earlier video, my best friend said, you know, if I were going to be winning these as part of a contest, that I would want them left dirty and beat up as proof that they were part of the video. So yeah, I figured, well, do a compromise. I'll clean the bearings up, and I will stop cleaning the spinners so that they do have some battle damage, and you can tell your friends, yep, these are the spinners that were in the video. Or if you want to, you can go ahead and finish cleaning them up yourself. These are like all metal, so like this stainless steel. This one's brass. This one actually survived a whole lot better than the other ones. I'm surprised. Look how little damage there is to it. It basically just washed off, so very little effort on my part cleaning that one up. The only real battle damage was the cap here. It's got some spots where it must have been sitting on the fireworks, directly on a couple of fireworks, because it looks like the cap had some of the coating blown off of it. So there you go. Yeah, even the plastic one, it's got some scorch marks on it that won't wash off, but there's no real damage to the body other than the scorch marks. So worked out pretty well. They survived a lot better than I expected. I expected the plastic one to just be in pieces, but pretty hardy stuff. So this one here has a pressed in bearing. Although it is a very, very good bearing, it is pressed in, so it takes a press to take it out. So I did degrease it through all these in my previous video and washed them out according to directions and let them sit and dry. And I did blow them out a little bit. So the next step is to actually add the oil to them. And the instructions say, the instructions are designed for a brand new spinner or a brand new set of bearings, or a slightly gently used spinner. So I'm going to add more than one drop just to see what the effect is. If the worst case scenario, it can't get any worse than it was previous. So let me find the right bottle here. So let me put a drop, or actually I'm going to put 2 drops in here. And I'm going to have to look around the camera here to be able to see what I'm doing. There, I think that's 2 drops. And let me see if I can find a pair of stainless caps. Alrighty, got the caps back on it, got 2 drops of lube on the bearings, and let's see how it spins. Hey, pretty nice. So yeah, that one was recovered pretty well. Let's move on to the next one. And I'm going to put 2 drops in this one as well. There's 1 drop, 2 drops. So here we go. I feel a little bit of stiffness. Let's see what happens when it actually starts spinning and distributes the oil. Oh, look at that. No feedback at all. I can't feel any feedback from the bearings. It's like it's just spinning on air. There's nothing there to it. It's incredibly smooth. That bearing oil is doing a wonderful job. When I was doing the degreasing part of it, I put these back together and tried spinning them, and I really felt a crunchiness inside these, and I feel like this oil is doing a fantastic job. This toasty brass one, man, some people like what they call a patina on their copper or brass spinners. Never thought about it that way. All I thought was, like, every time I'd see it, I'd think, I gotta polish that thing. I don't like the patina. But if you like the patina, where it's turning green or a darker colors, hey, more power to you. Whatever you like in your spinner, that's the best way to go. You go ahead and put 2 drops on this one. So here we go. Got the caps back on it. I kind of like that burn look to the old walrus right there. Let's see what's on the other side. That kind of discoloration. I don't know if that's heat treating or if that's patina. Either way, it doesn't look too bad. Let me spin it up here. And as you can see, it is spinning very well. None of these spinners would really spin more than a couple of turns, if they would spin at all, when I first pulled them out of the fire. And I'm sure as I work this oil more thoroughly into the bearings, it's going to increase the spin time. I can already feel it spinning a little bit smoother the more it goes. So yeah, this bearing lube, pretty good stuff. And let's get the old tri-spinner right here, the Ritz. I really like the black and silver of the Ritz. One of the first things I thought about when I was looking at it the other day was it looks sort of like a tuxedo, something you would carry to a formal event. Maybe something even you would see James Bond pull out at the card table whenever he's about to make a huge score and piss off the villain big time. So let me put the bearings into this one. Put 2 drops on there. That's 1 drop there and 1 drop there. Yep, that's it. Now the walrus looks even more like a skull that people have talked about. Surprising, I just never saw a skull in there, but I can see it now. I mean, you see the little round eyes, the top of the head, and now this even looks more like a jawline with that white. So yeah, I do think this is a beautiful spinner. I can't get over how pretty it turned out, and the bearings feel super smooth. It's a very quiet spinner, but it will make a little bit of a whirling noise. Let you see the strobe effect there a little bit. And for the big kahuna, this is the 608 hybrid ceramic bearing that goes into the Chroma Pure White fidget spinner. There we go. Just took a little bit of fiddling, and kind of press it to make sure it feels like the bearing is flush with the frame. And let's see about putting a couple drops of oil in there. I may be able to actually see this one without looking around the camera. Depth perception has gone completely out the window on this one. There. They got a little bit of smoke damage. They may clean up a little bit better. I did stop cleaning them at a certain point to leave some proof that they were in the fire. And yeah, you can see a little battle damage on that side. And these things, they're fired right back up, man. This thing would barely spin before. Now it's spinning like a champ again. And as this new oil works its way into the bearings and kind of bonds with them, I think it's going to get better and better. You can get a little bit of a warping effect there going. It's not as good as in the sunlight, but it's still pretty decent. The bearings have probably gone through more of a stress test than you will ever put on a single bearing in your life. So this just goes to show you how good Mr. Quigley's product is. So I just wanted to show you the package it came in, the PlanetSafeLubricants.com. Comes with spinner lube, spinner degreaser, and it comes with the instruction set. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy to use, and I highly recommend it. So that will wrap it up for this installment. I hope you got some entertainment value out of this, that you liked the whole explosion thing. And I hope that you enjoy these spinners if you are the winner. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.